Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. This is Adetola, founder of Social with Tola. Wishing you a very, very happy first Sunday in the month of June. How amazing! How amazing! I mean, we've been this year 2023 has just been flying by, and I mean flying by. Thank God for the privilege of being alive. It's not a right, it's a rare privilege. I cannot stop thanking God for this amazing privilege, and trust you're doing okay. Family members doing well too. Thank you so much for watching, sis. Thank you so much for watching. If you're going to watch later as well, thank you so, so much for watching. So I've decided to come and talk about the benefits of social media. It's amazing. I know, even, with the fact that people say that social media is bad, is this, is that, there are super amazing benefits of using social media. So I'm just here to talk about a few of them. The first one is connectivity. Connectivity. What that does basically is where you cannot get to physically, you're able to connect with people, how many thousand miles away you're able to connect with them. And that is just the power of social media. For example, I've got a journal, and I know that there's some countries I've not been to that my journal is in right now, that my journals are right now. And that is just the power of social media. So in the midst of us saying that, let's not thank you. I just saw a notification pop up now. In the midst of saying, let's not, do so much on social media. For me personally, I just feel like anyone who's skeptical about being on social media, especially if you've got a business or a brand, you want that visibility. You want people to know you, to know what you're about, what your business is about, what your brand is about. You want people to know the solutions your business is there to provide for them. You want people to learn from you as well. You want to encourage, you want to put content out there that will resonate with people. And this is part of connecting as well. So social media platforms encourage us to connect and communicate with people as well. It's also a good, very good form of communication as well. You communicate with family members, acquaintances, with friends, and it also bridges that gap, as I said earlier, where I cannot get to physically, my journals are in those countries right now. So that's the bridge. It serves as a bridge as well, geographical bridge to reaching other people, reaching other potential clients, potential buyers, or other reaching your audience as well. Your audience are all over. They're scattered across the face of the earth. They're scattered across different continents, different countries. So that's a way of reaching out to them, connectivity. The second one is information sharing. So on social media, even as bad as people say it is, or as some people that have got notion that they've got their impression about social media, is also a place where you get information. It's a place to, for example, news. I have notification on my phone, for example. Anytime there is a breaking news, it pops up on my phone. And that's also the amazing power of social media as well. It keeps you abreast with everything that is happening, and you're not in the loop, you're not in the dark. It For me, I would say that it just makes you proactive. It keeps you it puts you a step ahead of other people, because I know that I've been able to say to some people, oh, hang on, there was someone that passed away of recent, and it just popped up on my phone. I was in the middle of a meeting and I announced it there. Then, so, a few minutes later, someone else now said it, and they were like, oh, okay, someone has just said it here. And that is just how amazing social media is as well. So it's a platform where there is vast amount of information being shared, and on a wide range of topics as well. And users can also access news, updates, educational content, various perspectives as well. And also it helps you stay informed. As I said, you're abreast, you're not in the dark. you're a step ahead of other people, for example. And the number 3 thing that social media does is for networking and professional opportunities as well. So on social media, you can reach out to agencies, recruitment agencies, for example. Most of them now are done via social media, and it's amazing. The resource those people get from those, for example. LinkedIn is the number one for professionals. There's a lot of recruitment that goes on LinkedIn. Professional roles is amazing. It is, and it makes it makes that process a lot easier as well. As test, it's a lot relaxing, and sometimes you get to have your meetings via Zoom as well, for at least before you have the face-to-face meeting. So it's just amazing. It's incredible. And it can also be a valuable tool for job seekers, entrepreneurs, freelancers as well, to find career opportunities, establish professional connections, and showcase their work as well. So you can put your work on social media, and it just blows up from that single act, from that simple act you've done. The number 4 thing will be awareness and activism. So social media has become a powerful tool for raising awareness about important social, environmental, and political issues. You hear people come on social media and they're debating, especially when there are elections around the corner. That's where people come on, politicians come out to air their views, to air their opinions. And that's where I have the debates as well. For example, in the UK where I'm based, they have this debates like the prime ministerial debates for the candidates and all that. And even if it's for other positions as well, they have debates from time to time, and that's where people, the general public, can also listen in and can make their minds up who they intend to vote for. And that's another powerful tool that social media can do as well. It allows individuals and organizations to reach a large audience quickly. And there was the party, an event, and it was a face-to-face, and they equally provided the Zoom details. So all that meant was I was able to join that event without stepping my feet into that venue. But at the same time, I was able to have a feel of what the event was about, of the people that attended, the way the event went. And that's another power of social media, And so I didn't really miss out, in the fun, really. And, that served as a bridge, that just bridged the gap, between me not going and me watching via Zoom, for example. Number 5 is it helps with creativity and self-expression. And, social media provides a platform for people to express themselves. People do say a lot on social media. That's their own personal opinion, and people are everyone is entitled to their personal opinions. But sometimes it's not all those things we hear on social media that are true. So I usually say to people, do your own due diligence, do your own research, find out which one is true, find out which one is not. And obviously, if it's not true, then just discard it. You don't need to keep spreading rumors. You don't need to keep spreading fake news, for example. Doesn't do anyone any good. And that's it. On social media, you need to sieve the information. And another thing, social media can be addictive. That's why you don't want to find yourself on social media just scrolling. Yeah, you can time yourself. That's the best thing to do. Time yourself, the amount of time you want to be on social media. If not, social media can be very consuming, can be overwhelming if you don't use it properly, if you don't utilize it, and if you don't make proper use of it. So that's another thing to take note of. Number 6 is education and learning. So social media platforms offer opportunities for informal education and for self-learning, self-development as well. Tons of courses are available on social media now, where you can equip yourself, where you can educate yourself, you can learn from these things, develop, and you can just blow up from there. Really, you can excel from there. From there, you can go on to the next stage and on to the next and on to the next and on to the next. And that's, the amazing power of social media tools as well. So for example, if I want to find any information, I find YouTube, if a very, very good tool for that, very helpful tool for that, because that way I'm not just seeing it written out. I'm seeing people, I'm watching videos of people learning the things I want to, I went there to learn. And that's just the amazing, amazing, tremendous positive impact of and very positive benefit of social media as well. So I've been opportune to taste that firsthand, and I've been a beneficiary of it as well. Users can access educational resources, online courses, tutorials, and engage in discussions with experts and enthusiasts in various fields as well. That's the power of social media. Number 7 is business promotion. So social media has become an essential marketing tool for businesses. I said that you can put your business on social media. You can put your brand out there. You can put yourself out there. If you're impacting lives, if you're contributing positively to the community, you don't need to hide yourself. Just put yourself out there, and you're making impact. You're touching lives. You're putting content out there, resonating with people as well. So that's another amazing thing we can do as well. And social media also enables company to reach broader audience, to build brand awareness, engage with customers, and drive sales through targeted advertising and content strategies as well. So social media is an amazing platform for targeted sales and marketing. Very, 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 very key. The number 8 and the last one I would like to share with us today is for entertainment and leisure. So as I said earlier, there's a lot of entertainment you derive on social media. But as I said, just try to strike a balance. You don't want to be on your phone or on your device all day long, or else you just find out that you've not achieved anything for that day. You've just been consuming. And social media is you're not just meant to be a consumer, you're meant to be a creator as well. So if you've not started creating content, if you've not started putting things out there, teaching people, encouraging, inspiring people, I'll encourage you to start doing that. That is an amazing way of reaching audience. That's an amazing way of entertaining people as well, of informing people as well. Very, 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 very important. And social media provides provides a wide variety of content. You've got videos, you've got memes, we've got games, and you've got live streams as well. For example, what I'm doing now. And users can also relax, and they can be entertained as a result of the content you're putting out there as well. And also they can use it to find free source of employment as well in their free time too. And as I said, while social media has numerous benefits, we need to use it responsibly, and we need to be mindful as well, not to just get consumed in it, not to drown ourselves in it, not to overload ourselves with information, on social media. And we need to be aware of the privacy concerns, online safety, and potential negative impact on our mental health as well. I know that there is a bullying going on social media. That's another thing we need to be wary of. So a whole lot of things are going on social media. So we just need to use it responsibly. We need to be sensitive as well. We need to be aware. We need to be conscious of our environment. And yeah, God will help us all. So I just thought to drop these nuggets for us today. I hope you're able to take one or two things away, and I hope you're able to utilize it as well. And till I come your way again. This is Adetola Elutelo, founder of Social with Tala. Wishing you an amazing, amazing week and happy first Sunday of June once again. And yeah, that's it from me. If you've got, just feel free to reach out to me if you've got questions. Yeah, and thank you so much for your support as well. I see you, especially in my DM. You guys are amazing. I truly, truly appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. If you're going to watch later as well, thank you so much for watching. God bless you and take care. Bye. Bye.